At that point, there's no point. That's the sentence that comes after the screaming stops, after the begging fades in your throat, after you realize you're not waiting for change, you're waiting for a resurrection. And I don't believe in miracles anymore. At that point, there's no point in you promising maturity. It's for living things. What we had is evidence in a cold room, tagged and numbered. I've already identified the body. You keep talking about trying. But trying is CPR on a skeleton. There's no need for you to change now. Change is meant to preserve something, protect something, repair something that still breathes. We are past repair. We are past emergency surgery. We are at paperwork. You adjusting your tone now is like wiping fingerprints off a weapon after the verdict's been read. The crime already happened. The trust already bled out on the floor. I stepped in it. I saw the outline. At that point, there's no point. Not because I don't care, but because I cared until there was nothing left to harvest. I watched you promise evolution like a suspect, promising reform when the cuffs are already tight. I'll do better. Do better for what? The scene has been cleared. The witnesses went home. The jury in my chest already delivered its decision. You want to become softer now? Gentler? Present? Where was that version of you when I was erasing myself to make space for your ego? When I was figuring out your silence like it was scripture? When I was mistaking neglect for mystery? Change now would be theatre. A late confession in an empty courtroom. At that point, there's no point in you fixing habits that only mattered when I still believed in the outcome. You don't renovate a grave. You don't negotiate with something that's already decomposed. We didn't collapse loudly. We eroded. Quietly. Repeatedly. Like footsteps wearing down stone. And one day, I realized I wasn't heartbroken. I was done. There's a difference. Heartbreak is obvious. It fights. It pleads. Being done is clinical, detached, almost polite. At that point, there's no point in you changing because the version of me that needed you to has already disappeared. She packed up her hope like contraband and smuggled it out before the final collapse. You're offering improvement to a woman who no longer lives here, and I refuse to haunt a place that already buried us.